I'll sign it while we're doing whatever.
Fantastic. Okay. This is the November 4th, 2020 meeting of the Board of Assessors of Northborough. I'm Julie Brownlee, Principal Assessor and Chair of the Board. With me are the other two members of the board, and there is Jim Dillon. And can we see you, Chris?
Yeah, I think so.
Christopher Reedy. Okay. So, pursuant to Governor Baker's March 12, 2020 order suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 18, and the Governor's March 15, 2020 order imposing strict limitation on the number of people that may gather in one place, this meeting of the Board of Assessors has been conducted via remote participation. No in-person attendance by members of the public were permitted. To reiterate for the record, the only business conducted prior to the conclusion of our executive session was to call this November 4th, 2020 meeting of the Northborough Board of Assessors to order, upon which time the board voted unanimously to enter executive session. In attendance, as I said, are board members, myself, Principal Assessor Julie Brownlee, and board members Christopher Reedy and James Dillon. Jim, please respond if you can hear me acknowledge that you are present.
Yes, I'm present.
Chris, if you can hear me, please respond.
Yes, I'm present.
In addition to the Northborough Board of Assessors, also in attendance is town staff member Jason Little, who's Finance Director, attending to support the technical aspects of the Zoom meeting. This open meeting of Northborough Board of Assessors, hi Jason, is being
I'm present.
Thank you. Is being conducted remotely, consistent with Governor Baker's executive order of March 12, 2020, due to the current state of emergency in the Commonwealth due to the outbreak of the COVID-19 virus. In order to mitigate the transmission of the COVID-19 virus, the town of Northborough has been advised and directed by the Commonwealth to suspend public gatherings, and as such, the governor's order suspends the requirement of the open meeting law to have all meetings in a publicly accessible physical location. All members of the Northborough Board of Assessors are allowed and encouraged to participate remotely. This order allows Northborough Board of Assessors to meet entirely remotely so long as reasonable public access is afforded so that the public can follow along with the deliberations of the meeting. The public is encouraged to follow along using the posted agenda unless the chair notes otherwise. Members of the public who wish to view the live stream of this meeting may do so by going to Northborough Remote Meetings on YouTube via the link listed on our agenda. Ensuring public access does not ensure public participation unless such participation is required by law. This meeting will not feature public comment. So we have reviewed chapter land applications. And for fiscal year 22, which were due October 1st, and we have already previously signed some of them. Would anyone like to make a motion to accept these applications?
I'll make the motion to accept these applications.
Second.
Okay. And okay, so Jim, how do you vote? Do you vote to accept them?
Yes, I vote to accept.
Chris?
Aye.
Thank you. I vote aye also. And we can sign these. I'll sign them after you guys. Next on our agenda, we reviewed motor vehicle abatements. And we have we have two sets of those this time.
Mondays, right?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm dating these.
Yes, please date them. Maybe that one I have to give you, I'll show you where.
Okay.
Sorry, this is the Goodrich one.
No, that,
Oh,
I
okay.
signed the figures.
Okay, the Goodrich one. I might have to show you.
Okay.
It's usually the second page, but if they have a lot of parcels, there might be a couple pages before this.
Very good.
You want more?
Do you want me to?
I don't care.
Yeah,
Whatever.
continue.
Okay, alrighty. Okay, if someone would like to make a motion about our two motor vehicle abatement packages.
I make a motion to accept as, let's make it two.
Okay,
I second.
okay. And Jim, do you agree to approve these two abatement
Aye.
as proposed? Chris
Aye.
and Julie, aye. If we could all stop for a minute and read the minutes from the last meeting from September 22nd.
I make a motion to accept the meetings of September 22nd, 2020 as listed here.
I second.
Thank you. Jim Dillon, do you approve the acceptance of the minutes?
Aye.
Chris
I
Reedy
vote aye.
and Julie votes aye. Okay. And maybe we can go through all the votes and close the meeting and then just finish signing. Is that's okay?
Yep.
That would be great. Okay, then we don't have to drag out. All right, so next is the commitment of the fifth commitment for motor vehicle excise tax of the year 2020, which was for the amount $67,427.73. If we could have a motion,
Motion to what, approve it.
approve the commitment.
I'll make a motion to approve the motor vehicle. No, it is motor vehicle.
Yes.
Second.
Motor vehicle excise.
Okay,
Second.
okay. Jim, do you vote yes or no to approve this
Aye.
warrant?
Aye.
Chris?
Aye.
Julie? Aye. Then we have Then we have reversal of an abatement given to a personal property account that the abatement was erroneously deemed uncollectible, but is actually collectible. So we're reversing the abatement so that the charges are back on for this company. Jim, if you want to motion about
Make a motion
for the
that
reverse.
we reverse that particular provision.
Jim made a motion.
Second.
Thank you. Jim, do you approve the reversal of this abatement?
Aye.
Chris?
Aye.
Julie? We also have the commitment of 2 new liens. We've written a warrant to the collector for both. It's for one property, 30 Hudson Street. There's a water assessment that's totaled $4,200 and a sewer assessment that totals $9,100. If someone would make a motion to approve this warrant.
I make the motion to approve that one.
Okay,
Aye, second.
thank you. Jim, do you vote yes or no for approving this warrant?
Aye.
Chris?
Aye.
Julie, aye. Then we have a betterment that was paid off for 270 School Street. And so we need to approve the warrant so that the collector can collect the money for the payoff.
I make a motion that we accept that.
Okay,
Aye, second.
thank you. Jim, do you vote yes or no for
Aye.
Chris?
Aye.
Julie votes yes also for the sewer betterment payoff warrant. Okay. Okay, then we have, nope, I've read that already, sorry, excuse me. Then we have several dozen, which I will count and put into the minutes. Exemption applications to approve. There are exemptions for people who participated in our senior work-off program. There are exemptions for the 41C, CPA, and shoot. Okay. And veterans exemptions, some of which are based on disability and some of which are for veterans spouses who, when the veteran died as a result of their service-related injuries. So if someone would like to make a motion to approve these exemptions,
I'll make a motion to approve the exemption.
Aye, second.
Jim, do you vote yes or no to approve these?
Aye.
Chris?
Aye.
Julie, aye. Okay, so that's it for the items brought before the board to vote. If anyone would like to make a motion to adjourn,
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Aye, second.
okay. Jim, do you vote yes or no to adjourn?
Aye.
Aye. Chris?
Aye.
Julie, aye. Meeting adjourned at 1:43 PM. Thank you both.
Very welcome.
Very good job.
Yeah.
Jason?